Hello guys, today I want to show you how I clean my rifle. At first, we need to disassemble it. For that, we need to take those two pins out. They are secured by an HK design, which we need a tool, which can be found in an original stock. Or we take a bullet, it's the same. By the way, I replaced this stock for this one because this is bulky and large. This is smaller profile, so I like it more. Okay, let's take it down. Use this tool to push two pins out. They are a little bit stiff, so it's take a little bit more force. Now that the upper and the lower are separated, we can begin with taking out the bolt carrier and the charging handle. If you're asking me which oil I prefer, I'm using the universal oil called polyester. Okay, let's begin with the cleaning the bolt carrier first, because by shooting my rifle suppressed the big amount of gas pressure that came back, made this bolt carrier really nasty. Later in this video I'll show you how to disassemble the bolt carrier and clean it. So, as you can see, my fingers are really dirty. Now, let the charging handle and the bolt carrier soak for a few minutes. As I've said, using it with the suppressor makes it really dirty. By the way, this rifle hasn't been cleaned over 400 rounds, so I need a big amount of oil. After a few minutes soaked in oil, it should be easy now to wipe the powder off the charging handle. The same goes for the bolt carrier. After whipping the rest of the dirt, we can start to strip this bolt carrier. First we need to press this pin out, then push the bolt head in so we can take the firing pin and the spring out. Now we can twist the bolt blocker and take it out. Then we can take the bolt out. As you can see, the bolt carrier is really that dirty, even inside. So it need to be cleaned, really. Okay, let's begin with the disassemble of the bolt himself. So now we need to push this pin out. For that, we need to press and extract. Remember, if you don't press on the extractor, you can't take this pin out. Now that the extractor is loose, there's also a small spring inside, don't lose it. After cleaning the bolt and everything else, now we can start to assemble it. First, we need to put the spring inside the bolt, then take the extractor and put it on it. Then press with a good amount of force on the extractor himself to push the pin in. After assembling the bolt, I pulled a little bit of the oil over it, not too much, then whip it out. So with the fingers I roll over the oil, so it's really a small amount. Then put the bolt in the bolt carrier. But don't forget to turn it on the right side of the ejection port. Then put the bolt blocker, how I said, inside and see if it moves really clearly. Then put the spring for the firing pin in, then the firing pin itself. After putting the firing pin in and lock it in with a pin, now I'm looking if the bolt moves really easy. As you can see here, it's really easy, so it's okay. Now, after I whipped out my fingerprints of the bolt carrier, I'm gonna start to clean my rifle, my upper first, then the lower. With the oil socket over it, it should be easy to clean it. As you can see here, it's really black. I'm preferring here the root method over the bore snake because I can use some more accessories for cleaning out the barrel. Something like this here, where I can wrap a little bit of paper around. But just a little bit around because it is a 5.56, it's not a 208 where the barrel is really big inside. So now we assemble the road together. And now it's a little bit tricky. You need a good amount of your force to push the road through the barrel. At the end I disassemble it because I don't want that when I take the road out that the dirt going with it inside. Now you can see the barrel is really shiny inside as the upper too, so it's really cleaned out. Now I'm going to put the charging handle back in. The bolt carrier goes also in. Now I'm looking also if the bolt is moving smooth. That depends. If it isn't, you need to put a little bit of oil, but just a little bit. I mean some of the drops inside, not more. After that it should move really smooth. As you can see now, it's really smooth. There's not much rubble inside. You can see it's really smooth. Okay, let's disassemble the lower, but just the buffer tube on the buffer himself. So it's a little bit hard to disassemble it because there's a pin blocking it, so I'll use the rod for help me a little bit. After disassembling it, I'm gonna skip this step for cleaning it. So now the lower and the upper is really clean now, so we can start to assemble it together. The process is really easy as at the beginning. You need first to take the HK tool or the bullet, whatever. You need to press, pin, and push from the other side, so we can lock in. It's a little bit hard because it's the system is really nice. If it's locked, it's rock solid. There's no movements inside. The lower and upper is good as one piece. At the end of this video, I want to show you how to get to the piston and the gas rod. At first, you need an Allen key to disassemble the rail. When you have a foregrip, it's coming handy, because by hitting it, you can easily strip the rail down. So now you need to lock the bolt back, so you can easily take the rod and the piston out. I'm gonna skip this cleaning process and assemble it together. Let's take the rail back from where it came. We need to push it to the point where it locks in, like so. Then the screw it in, and voila, this is how I clean my rifle, which has 1000 rounds through.